Well, g'day to those on the forums. I'm crouching down here because I want to, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to demonstrate how easy this was to put in. I actually put it paint house, but it was a fairly straightforward process to put the tow hitch on. As I've said previously, there's been no real information on the web, whether it be still shots, whether it be videos. There's virtually nothing on there to see how to go about putting this particular tow hitch on our model bike. So it's a fairly straightforward process. As you see, first point, as I said in the last video, next time you see this, it's chrome. I'm just going back to the chrome today, and because there's a lot of chrome here, I don't want to blend it in. So what I'll do, I'll illustrate. Right, along here, this is the part of the tow frame, runs around to the back here, right, and there's that part there. And what it's had to do, it's had to replace my fender rails, which locked in through these points here, to down here, and through there, much like a Harley Davidson Heritage, or like my front fender rail. I don't know if you can see that in this video. But so what I've done, I've bolted it onto this point here. Right, there's another bolt here for this part of the strap. Right, just behind here. Now, if I move forward, try not to make too much of it in the way. There's a U-bolt here that goes down through this frame here. Right, and it's bolted in. You take your plastic side cover off. Right, and you bolt up there, one bolt's hidden behind this other, one's exposed. It's a bit of a messy looking exposed, but put that up, that's it, should be right. Bit of my rough scuff stuff. That's my tow hitch, as far as the plate is concerned. I've decided to put it up the front because, as you can see, it's in single mode here. I chop and change the appearance of this quite often. And if I ever decide to take this tow hitch off, which, being chrome, I probably won't actually, I quite like the look of it, to be honest. I don't have to worry about trying to undo the wiring, where here the wiring is separate from the tow hitch. You have that advantage here. Now, the other side is fairly simple as well. Right, and what I'll do now, I'm going to grab the camera now and show it around both sides. I'll go around through the back there. You see where the tow ball is. It sits just below the number plate, so people can see the number plate clearly. So Mr. Plod doesn't get us. So, g'day, look at your screen in case you're watching. As I said, you've got various adjustments down here. You've got a few different holes along the side here. The only thing I did find is the bolt that comes through here comes with a Phillips head screw along with a nylon nut here. Very bad idea. That was absolute rubbish. Didn't work at all. Went down to the rubbish bin, got rid of that. Now it's in there with the Allen keys. So I proper cap off, cap head lock there. I decided to go with the buttons. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab it and I'll walk around the back end of the bike so you can see how it's attached, both sides, front and rear, and have a bit of a look at it. And I'll post that tonight probably. And which is what's today? Today's Thursday the 22nd. So there we go. So excuse me, getting old. Right, I'll put this up here and I'll try and have a look. Now, again, I'll illustrate a bit here. My shadow's in the way, so I'll get out of the way of the shadow. That's the bolt I said that goes on for this U-bolt here. It's it's very, very simple, right? It just sits in behind it. It pulls from here, and the weight gets pulled from here. Now, if we come, I'll stand back a bit so you can actually get a bit of a look, right? As I said, blends in, it looks quite pretty. There's the back end there. It's quite a large plate. When I originally got mine, this was all this tow bar was black, and I thought it was god awful looking, but you put this on here, it dresses it up so it can actually look quite pretty when it's left on all the time, which at this stage it might actually do. Right, it goes around here, and again you see the other side, it's exactly the same. There's the bolt there where you bolt it on through that point there, and there's your normal bolts along there, bolts on through there, you bolt over there again, and comes in around. And I'm trying to dress up this back end here because this side of our shaft drive is always a little bit lacking. There's a great big gap there which looks, to be honest, bloody awful. But so what I've done, I put a little saddlebag there, one of them tool ones you normally see on a handlebar or something. I put that there. I saw it on another video clip. But I will be putting a piece of chrome around these bolts to dress it up. And I've seen that in the US for about 30 bucks. It costs about the same amount to bring it over here, so it's still half the price of what I can get local. I tell you what, I wish I could buy local, but the retailers here are just twice the price, so it's just that simple. Now, what I'm also going to do, where I got this chromed, because I've got a local chromer here, I'm going to get this piece here, my lowering link. Right, I'm going to get that chromed there, so I'll dress this whole back end up when I put that cap there and make this back look a little bit prettier, I think, because it's somewhat lacking on this side. But anyway, that's it there, so I've had a bit of an overview of the front. this is the chrome rail at the front, right, that I had at the back, down at the back fenders there. And that's the one I had to do. Yeah, one like that there for the rear guard I had to take off because it was just in the way. So there she is there, she's pretty much finished at the moment. There's not a great deal more chrome, and there's a few subtleties there. I'm still thinking about one on the front wheel or not, but anyway, there it is there. I've got the Harley Davidson mirrors on there and with their respective adapters, and she actually looks quite reasonable, and I'll be honest, I quite like the look of it like this. It's a shame I've got to rule it and put my saddlebags and stuff on it and all that sort of stuff when I go touring. You can't just keep the crap in the trailer. But oh well, you got to do that from time to time. Oh well, I suppose I'll appreciate it more when I strip it down and I drive it in at pretty mode. Such a pretty bike. So when you tune these and get that bloody tuner in there to all the power's down low, it's got good torque. Pulls that trailer, piece of cake. Piece of cake, you don't even know the damn thing's there. Sort of thing, so. And, no, excellent. I think I've done more than enough video, so that should do for today, I think. So that's the end of the video. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll speak to you later. Bye-bye.